Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and as you can see I got a new little, it's not really a new project. This is the motor off of the 95 KX125. For those of you who were subscribed way back when, I was building a 125 basically from the ground up. The motor runs. It's for those of you who don't know, I bought the bike for like 450. I put the guy said it was blown. Turns out the rod bearing was seized. So I put a new top end. I sent the crank out to Kawasaki with the new rod. They pressed that all together, and then I think like a new water pump impeller. I painted the cover here. This has been sitting for like months now. I finally took it out because I want to get that thing going. I was thinking about possibly doing like a two-stroke supermoto build. Not quite sure yet, but there was a shifting issue, so I think I'm gonna have to split the cases again. This is just something's off in the transmission. I don't know what it is. It goes into neutral and like first, but then it won't go up after that. So it might be something small, I'm hoping, because there was nothing really wrong with the gears that were in there. So yeah, so I got to get that disassembled. I'm probably going to do a time lapse video of disassembling it. I've been messing with the time lapse from this camera. So and then out here I actually have the bike all set up. I will insert a time lapse video of me just giving her a quick rinse. Just, not anything crazy. I wasn't power washing it. I just little degreaser and water, and just to freshen her up, because she's been in the basement for like since, I don't know, since the last video you guys seen her in the garage. But she's been in the basement, still in the same condition it was before. I mean, I didn't expect anything crazy to happen. I want to go over all the aluminum again and clean it up and get it all situated. I think I am going to buy a graphics kit for this bike, but I'm in the process now of just shopping around online for Supermoto wheel sets. I seen the ones that are 17 front and back. I think they were like, for just the like the wheels, no tires or tubes, it was like 500-600. So I mean, not too bad. And then I did see a set for like 600 or 700, and that one had tires and everything mounted. I just have to do a little research and make sure the wheels will actually bolt up, because I mean, it's the same axle size obviously, but back here there's like, there's not much of a gap here. So I don't know, maybe I'll file this little tab on the inside. It gives it, I don't know, like a 1/4 inch on each side, so about a 1/2 inch, because this tire is pretty wide. So I mean, it could take an inch wider and still fit, but with those tabs off, it'll be a lot smoother. But now that I'm thinking about it, once this wheel is a 17 instead of, I think, a 19, I think the full-size bikes are like 1921, so it'll be 2 inches, it would be pulled back 2 inches, so it might just miss that tab and hopefully sit in this concave, where then I could even fit a wider tire if I wanted. So hopefully that works out. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure where I want to start. I just got it cleaned up and took the motor off, but there was still a few things I needed to get for this bike before as well. Like, I heard the bike run and I did not do a video, which was stupid of me. So what was it that I was missing? I needed to set up the rear master cylinder and the pedal. Other than that, there was some miscellaneous bolts, obviously, the exhaust and everything, the hardware for that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm gonna throw new grips on it. I'll keep the levers that are on there on there. I do feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm not quite sure though. Maybe it'll come to me later. Who knows? But yeah. So for the most part, she's clean, ready to go. I just got to figure out this whole this gear problem with the motor, which is going to be annoying, because for those of you who have ever rebuilt these engines, top and bottom, Pretty much a piece of cake, but the bottom end, the transmission, there is a lot of like washers, spacers, and it's set up to be a specific way. The top end is it's pretty self-explanatory. That's what I feel. I mean, there's one ring or two rings sometimes, and then that's really it. It just faces one direction, and then bam. But the transmissions are kind of complicated. So I'm used to the pit bikes, but I actually I rebuilt one of these bikes first. It was this one actually. But yeah, if you guys check back in the videos, you guys can see from pretty much start to finish where it's gone. There was no actual like video of me doing things. That's what I'm going to start doing more. Actually, a subscriber commented and said, you know, you could show yourself doing this stuff, which I did ask in multiple videos, like, you know, do you guys want in-depth videos or just updates? Because usually I just do updates, like, here's where it was, here's where it is, this is where it's gonna go, like. But now I'll start recording in detail, time lapses and stuff like that. I'll time lapse disassembling that motor inside and get that all figured out. So yeah, I do have some pit bike content coming too. I've been getting more and more clips, you know, like obviously of the track. I've just been getting more and more clips of riding, because just like I said, for those of you who have subscribed and have seen my videos, they're not usually, you know, videos of me doing something. It's usually an update, like a track update, a bike update, or situation of life update. But now I'm gonna start taking the time to record clips and get like nice videos together of me riding, me building, ideas. I also want to start bringing out a company or a brand that I wanted to start. I don't know if I think I mentioned it in one video. I'm not 100% sure, but it's basically, it's something that I just always said. I always said seize the moment. I always had that mindset since I was young, you know, do it when you can, because you never know what's going to happen. No one knows what tomorrow holds. So that was what I just basically started writing everywhere. STM, seize the moment. A lot of friends at the skate park, they had it on their boards and helmets and stuff like that. And it was something that I really wanted to take off. So now I actually got some stickers made and stuff like that. I'll actually show you guys those, because I haven't had them on the channel ever. But that's what they look like. It wasn't anything crazy. I got them done at Sticker Mule. They're basically weatherproof. They're like dishwasher safe and everything. So it is in the making. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with it. Or, well, I know where I'm going with it, but I want to wait until I have more of a, you know, a following before I'm like, you know, making shirts and doing all this stuff. Like, it's something that means something to me, so I want to take my time with it. It's not just going to be something that I just throw out there because I thought it was cool, like a phase. Like, this is something that's meant something to me my entire life. Every situation in my life has always reflected on this seize the moment kind of attitude. And now that I'm older, it's definitely coming into play in a big way, because I'm trying not to be lazy and go for things, because that's the only way you're really going to get things done, is if you take those steps. Everyone talks a good game, but going out there and doing it, that's what it's all about. Like, when I first started out, I liked other people's bikes and I watched videos. I was not a YouTuber, I watched YouTube. But in watching YouTube, I seen like the motivation behind these people, and I had the same drive, but you know, being young and not having much, you know, there wasn't really much I could do. And then once I got old enough to, you know, go out, be on my own, do my own thing, kind of be independent, that's when that seize the moment mindset was just real and right there in front of me. Like, you know, I'd see a bike and I'm like, oh, that's a nice bike. And then I'd go up, I'd look up the bike, I'd find out how much they were priced for. And then I'd go to work, you know, fixing bikes, fixing cars to get up some money. And then I started buying bikes. And now it's been pretty much nonstop. I mean, the last bike I bought was the 108 you guys saw for like $1,300. But back in the day, spending $1,300, like, I thought those kids were rich. And that's not even a lot of money. I mean, for a pit bike, maybe, but for a dirt bike in general, people spend thousands. And I just want like my videos and everything to reflect like my growth. That's why I didn't just start off with $1,000 camera and all this other stuff. I want to start through the phases and learn as much as I can, and then you guys can see that when you view this channel. You guys can see the growth and the maturing and the complexity. I want you guys to be able to see it in full view, basically. So yeah, I'm not gonna run this video too long. It's already like 10 minutes, but thanks for watching. If you guys want to stay updated on this build, click that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, hello, nice to meet you. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this build, if I should do the supermoto build or just keep it a dirt bike. I do have a video coming up that I'll be explaining what made me want to start building that bike. It's kind of devastating, but it's it's life. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed and would like to stay on top of everything going on here, click that subscribe button. Thank you, and stay safe.